Okay, something came to my mind out of nowhere, and it just came from my childhood, and I want to share it with you guys. Month One Aang, hear me out, just hear me out. Month One Aang can still destroy Ozai. Now, the series could end it early on. Now, just hear me out. The turning point of this fight was right here. We know this scene, we love this scene, we live for this scene. So this is when Aang got hit by a rock in the back, was like, ow, that fixed my back. Now we're gonna catch all these hands. But before this scene, he was actually doing really well against Ozai. Like, he was playing, yes, much more defensively than he really should, but he was going to win that fight. You guys remember when Ozai hit him with the lightning, right? He could have redirected to him and just ended it there. But he chose not to because he was a good kid, which is fine. You know, that's in his character. I'm not going to say anything about that. But it just shows the level of strength that Aang had in this scene and how much he has developed. I know I'm rambling and I'm talking a lot and I'm transitioning between a bunch of scenes, but just bear with me and just stay with me for a second. I'll piece it all together in the end. So you guys remember this scene, right? This scene was like book 2, episode 1, when Katara got sunk in the ground and Aang went to the avatar state and destroyed everything. And Roku was like, yo, that's not kind of cool, so I'm gonna give you a lecture. So he took Aang on a journey and explained to him, in the avatar state, you are at your most powerful, but you're also at your most vulnerable. And Aang was like, okay, I guess I would just be more careful. But that's not the important part. The important part is that he also explained to Aang that he has the knowledge and experience of the past avatars when he is in the avatar state. Now, I'm going to piece it all together for you guys. At the end of the series, we know that Aang went to the avatar state to defeat Ozai. But like I mentioned, he could have won as well without it, but he chose not to. But if that was the case, it didn't even matter in the end anyways, because this Month One Aang could literally do the exact same thing if he fought Ozai early on, and if he went into the avatar state. Now, Aang went to the avatar state under distress and emergency purposes, so I'm sure he would find a way anyways. The only difference is that he is unhinged, uncontrolled, and would want all the smoke possible. You guys remember Kyoshi, right? Kyoshi would literally erase Ozai from the map, and probably everything around her as well. But that's not the point. The point is, he would win. Now, we all know that Ozai was really strong in the end and really powerful because of Sozin's Comet. Now imagine fighting Aang without Sozin's Comet. I do acknowledge that Aang would stand no chance without the Avatar state. But with the Avatar state though, he has all the past knowledge and experience of the previous Avatar. So, I mean, unless Ozai get that like lucky shot like Azula did, but who knows? Let me know what you guys think in the comments.